Weathers channel, Morning Live. My name is Autumn, and this is my husband, Richard. We go live here on our YouTube channel every Sunday morning at 9:30 a.m. Eastern.
Yep.
Also on our other channel every Wednesday evening at 8:30 p.m. Eastern for hashtag Hawaka Wednesday.
Agreed.
Yeah, that's called Watch Autumn Keto. So you can find us here. You can find us there. Do you know what I realized, though? Like, these intros are only as current as the day that I make them, because I watched a video from a long time ago and they were like, we go live every Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I was just like, if that's the first video you see, then you're gonna think we go live every Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but we don't. So just catch us when you can. You know what I'm talking about?
Really fix that.
No, there's nothing to fix. That's just the way it is.
A previous episode, we have changed.
Things will never be the same. Yeah, pretty much.
I like it.
Melody's here, says, good morning, Kentucky. Hi, Melanie. I'm glad that you're here. Good to see you. Jen's here, says, hey, I recognize that picture.
Good morning, Melanie.
Yes, so Jen, this is the picture that I used for
hey, I remember that.
Yeah, that was just like it was yesterday, because it was. So you guys know that Jen lives up the street from me within walking distance. We officially figured out that it is 1.25 miles from her house to my house. And I know that because she walked past my house and she sent me a text. She's saying, hey, howdy neighbor, waving from across the street. And like we were putting up groceries and I got a text and I saw it said waving from across the street. And I looked out the window and there Jen was. And I was like, oh, she's still there.
Yeah.
So I ran out of the house.
Slow motion movie.
I ran
both...
out of the house like, Jen, I'm here. Jen, I'm here. And then so she came across the street.
Motion, you jumped at the end and hugged in the air.
Exactly. And then we took a picture. I was like, here, take a picture and post it on the internet because I won't, but like I want this to be on the internet. So I knew that like I just wasn't going to do it, but I knew Jen would. And so I'm so happy that she posted that picture. But it was so great to see her. Like a couple seconds later, Richard ran out of the house like, what's wrong? And it like, because I literally just dropped the phone and ran out of the house. So it was really funny. But yeah.
I thought you saw something.
No, I saw Jen's text that said she was across the street. And then I looked. And then I saw her across the street and I was like, oh my God. Jen said maybe ear hustling since Brian decided now is the time we go grocery shopping. I know, right? Like you just got to find those things out. Like you just got to figure out what works for you. TC's here says good morning all from beautiful sunny Iowa. Hi TC, I miss you. I haven't said your name in a while. Sarah's here, says good morning everyone. Hi Sarah. Mary T's here, says good morning to all the weathers and all the wacky weathers watchers.
Mary T.
Hope everyone's doing well. I miss y'all. It's a lazy, rainy Sunday here. I miss you guys too. It just feels like it's so long since we like talk to each other. Gigi's here, says good morning weathers. What's the forecast? It is sunny and beautiful, like sunny mid 80s here. It's going to be a great day. It's going to be a busy day. So yeah, because we have a taping today, so that's exciting. And honestly, I haven't been to one in like a couple of months because we haven't, because the last taping was on the low carb cruise, was it? Yeah. So we haven't been in a while. So it'll be exciting to like get back in the swing of things. But the weather is beautiful. We've already gone to the gym and gotten back. See my arm, you guys, I'm looking at pictures of myself from last year and my arms are like so much thinner. Like they pretty much look like that, but like,
they look like that.
Yeah, there's a major difference, but it's just a matter of time. Like I'm not feeling bad or anything. I'm just feeling like, hey,
you got this.
If I did it once, I can do it again. But you know, the work is not doing it, right? The work is figuring out a way to do it and sustain it when you achieve it. That's my work, right? Because I can like
the phase you're in.
I can get down, yeah. But now it's just like, you know, my entire life I struggled with the notion of like, first of all, I struggle with the notion of losing weight in a way that is sustainable so that by the time I get to a number on the scale, I'm not so miserable that all I want to do is revolt, right? So this time I'm accepting that weight loss is going to come much slower and much more incremental, but it's also going to feel like, oh, I didn't really have to do a lot, you know, like, because I know how to eat. I like to eat the way that I do, you know, like I know what to do. So it just has to be slower and it has to be in a more incremental way. So that's just what it's going to be.
I mean, I think the key word you said was sustain.
Yeah.
You have to be able to sustain whatever you do.
Yeah. So I'm not doing anything extreme. I'm not doing anything drastic. So that just means it's going to happen more slowly. And I'm okay with that because once again, what's the rush? Why do I need to lose X amount of weight before Keto Palooza? Why do I need to lose X amount of weight before Christmas? Why do I need to do like, there's no milestone that I need to hit here. The only milestone that I need to hit are the daily milestones of eating properly. The milestone of life, Richard? Joe Ray's here, says good morning. Stan Banner's here, says hello people from the TV. Oh, we are waving because we are big TV people today.
You know what I mean? Like it's kind of like Coach Bronson says.
Shelly Sears says happy Sunday, WAC fam.
Our future self.
Yeah, you know like to improve our quality of life, not to like hit any sort of destination milestone by a specific date. Like for what reason?
We're paying it forward. To our future self.
D said, morning, good weathers and WARC fam. Happy Sunday. My cat's figured out how to open doors. My sleeping's over. Thank God for locks. Absolutely.
They're gonna figure that out.
Brianna's here, says good morning, WAC fam.
If they put each other on each other's shoulders.
Yeah. Oh my God. They're gonna do
the top one can turn
just like the movies. Yeah. Sarah said it's 65 in Louisville, a high of 85. Yeah, I mean, it feels great outside. It's flipping nuts outside today. So I absolutely
about finding those clouds.
Yeah, my husband hates the direct sun. I'll tell you that.
Unless I'm near big bodies of water.
No, even then you hate the direct sun.
That's pretty true.
Yes, I learned that on the cruise. Kelly's here, says good morning, everybody.
Well, it's just so hot.
Like literally when we got off of the boat to like go to the ports, I would be walking and I'd look around and I'm like, where's Richard? And he's walking in the shadow of the cruise ship. Like he's not even walking like.
That's a big shadow.
I mean, but you're all the way over to the side to be in the shadow of the cruise ship.
You know how hot it is.
He hates the direct sunlight.
I mean,
I'm like,
it's not that I hate it. It's just an enemy of me.
No, it's an enemy of me. Brianna said it's going to be beautiful today in the 80s. Yeah, it's a day of yard work. When you live in a neighborhood with a bunch of retired old men, there's a lot of peer pressure to keep a nice lawn. I'm sure they're just like,
everything's
going back and forth.
And
that's
bushes
so
are
funny.
well trimmed.
Absolutely.
Probably carve their names in the stuff.
We don't care about any of that. So, D said, is the video quality going up and down for anyone else? Yeah, please let me know. I would like to see if that's the case. Okay, so the title of today's live is "Y'all Are My Inspiration," and the picture with Jen just kind of solidified that. Like over this past week, as you guys know, I'm rarely in the Facebook group. I'm rarely in social media, right? Like I just don't even know it. So, but this past week, I have just been popping in on the interwebs, and like the WAC fam is nailing it. First of all, Sheila posted videos of her jazz recital. Go watch them. They're absolutely amazing. And then Phyllis posted, I've been seeing like getting back on track as we need to do. I'm not sure if Rashana posted this in the group, but like she graduated from some leadership academy or something that she's been working on. Jen is just up in these streets, literally, right? Like walking and exercising. Like, Shelly posted that there's a new walking challenge for June. I mean, you guys are killing it.
Walk across the United States.
You are exactly. I mean, y'all are just killing it, and it's so inspiring. And so I just wanted to talk about that.
What do they say? Iron sharpen iron.
Yes. So exactly. TC said cats are too smart. It's a good thing they don't have opposable thumbs. D said we have door handles instead of door knobs, so it's easier for him to flick it open if he applies enough pressure. Exactly. I mean, that's just
the top one has to just hold on to it. Yeah. And the other ones will push it open.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, they're smart.
Sarah said, Richard will be walking with an umbrella. Yes, in the sun. He's that. If
it's a possibility.
Mary T said, I'm with you in the direct sun, Richard. It stays cool here until about 10 a.m. Then the indoors are the shade. No.
Thank you, Mary T. See, me and Mary T will be walking in the shade of the cruise ship.
Yeah. Sam Better says, I don't mind the direct sunlight if I have the right eyewear and hat. Yeah, so I agree. If I have sunglasses,
I'll go there.
I don't mind the direct sunlight at all.
I need one of those big floppy all around.
If
hats.
I can, but
like fishing.
Also,
fishing hats.
There are certain times in my life where I'm more
maybe a 10-gallon hat.
Where I'm more tolerant of the direct sunlight. Like on vacation in the Caribbean, I expect to be in direct sunlight. So I'm not gonna be like, we have to hide from this every time we can, you know?
The problem with that is with me is I sweat as soon as
yes, now my husband does sweat profusely.
So it's like once it starts, then I'm just dabbing and brushing.
That's
and
true.
Woo-wee.
It does do something different
to us. So it's like I need to stay cool
for as long as possible. Because it's not an if, it's a when.
Yes, because it just starts pouring. Like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
Jen said less than a year until the next cruise. I saw that. I'm excited. And 116 days to Keto. Let's not talk about that. But
countdown is real.
Sheila said, good morning, Autumn, Richard, and my WAC fam. Hi, Sheila. I was just talking about your amazing dance recital videos. Thank you so much for sharing them. And you were absolutely amazing. Yes. Like they were just wonderful. Now they make me want to take dance. Not to mention, I just watched Center Stage this past weekend and it renewed my why am I not a ballerina? I love ballet dancing.
You're so cute.
I didn't realize until I looked at my calendar, like Hamilton is on Tuesday. Like we have tickets to see Hamilton. And
around the corner.
I don't know. I was like, oh my gosh. So I'm not too pumped, but I mean, I'm not like dreading it. But you know, I already have the original Broadway soundtrack. That's all I need. Everything else is just fluff. Exactly, right? So I just have to like let go of my expectations of like this is going to sound anything like the original cast. I just have to take it for what it is, which I'm sure it's going to be great because these people are professionals. But you know, that was just my that was my first that was my sadness. It was like this doesn't sound like the CD at all. Oh my gosh, you're so cute. Brianna said, so do you not like the beach, Richard? He likes being in the water. If he is not directly in the water, whether that's a pool or the ocean, he would like to be in the shade.
Well, if you can put a shade umbrella next to the chair on the beach.
Yes.
Perfect scenario.
Yeah, that's what we did. But see, he doesn't mind being in the direct sunlight when he's in the water.
Yeah. I'll swim all day. Yeah. I can swim for hours. Yeah. I'll be in the water for hours while you're doing
I'm sitting on an umbrella in the beach. Yes. And so that's what we did when we went to St. Kitts.
I love the water. It's the sun that's the problem.
Yeah. I was just saying, when we were in St. Kitts, we pulled up to a beach and there were chairs with an umbrella over the top. So yeah, like that's the best sort of situation. Yes. So
no, I love
Jury said, have you seen Hamilton in person before? Yes, I have, like 2 years ago. And I mean, it was just like, honestly, it was like a tier 2.5. It was like a 2.5. It wasn't even.
Also, when the original Hamilton came out on Broadway, you bought the CD and burned a hole through it.
Yes.
So
you all
memorized every song in the thing. So it's like nothing would ever compare.
Yeah.
So, unless you literally took yourself to Broadway. Yeah. Even then, it wouldn't compare.
It wouldn't compare to the actual
They can't hit the notes they hit on the CD.
So, but I mean, this is exactly why I don't like concerts. I don't like live performances of things where there are studio recorded versions of those things, because I always enjoy the studio recorded versions better. And so I just can't enjoy it. Yeah.
That is you.
Gina's here. Says, good morning, everyone. How the HE double hockey sticks are y'all? I'm doing great. And I'm glad that you're here. Jory said, enjoy it for what it is. I think it would be interesting to see how other actors interpret the role. See, I don't think it's interesting. I just want to be like, why didn't you just do it the way that it was done?
I'm with you, Jory. You know? Is I like people's spin on the stuff.
It's not that I don't like it. It's just not my preference. And so I'm like I said, I just have to just totally let go of all my expectations.
Exactly. And enjoy the moment for what it is.
Brianna said I was going to get Hamilton tickets, but they were $400. It's not even Broadway. Why are they still that much money? That's ridiculous.
Because of the name.
Kelly said I only like direct sunshine in the winter. Yeah, I mean that's as long as I have the proper eyewear, I don't mind. Tanya said, "Hey, beautiful and handsome fans. What did I miss? Y'all look like I've been working out. You're right. We just got back from the gym. We got back from the gym a couple hours ago, and then I've been making PhD fanny packs. You guys, I got a fanny pack.
Oh, jeez. You keep that.
Yeah, I ordered. Okay, so I made myself a PhD fanny pack with like a little galaxy print on it. Of course, these aren't for sale, but regular fanny packs like with regular colors are. But I just ordered a weird one, and I'm like, I wonder if it would work on that. From far away, it looks okay, but per Clueless, it's a full-on Monet. Like from far away, it looks good, but up close, it's a big old mess. But I was like, it's definitely good enough for me to wear. So.
Oh, okay, it's wrinkly.
It's wrinkly, and the quality.
It's splotchy.
Yeah, it is. It's a little splotchy. I said, don't put it up. What are you doing? You're not supposed to put a full on nail close. Oh my goodness.
To explain what you were talking about, because they might not believe you.
Yeah,
so it looks good to me.
Jen said, have you watched it on Disney Plus? You know the funny thing, Jen? We've only seen the first half, because when we started watching Hamilton on Disney Plus, I was just singing so much that Richard was like, come on. Like that was the first time Richard has ever gotten angry with me while we're watching TV. You were just like, I can't hear them.
Well, say that.
This is how I'll be feeling every time you talk while I'm trying to watch TV. But yeah, so we only got through the first half. But I did see a long time ago, there was a rogue bootleg copy on YouTube. Like someone was able to post it before they took it down. Mm-hmm. I literally watched the whole thing. I started watching it at 9:30, and Hamilton's like a 3-hour thing. But I was like, I had to watch it all the way because I knew in the morning it was going to be taken down. In the morning, it was taken down. Yeah. But so I did see the original stage play, but I do love the Disney version really good. So
that was nice.
Sam Banner said, one thing to listen to a Broadway style music and recordings, it's a different thing when it's performed live. Yeah, I mean, it really is. So
and that's
it's
me.
just
See,
up
I can enjoy both with even across the board.
Tony said those are cute. Why you gotta show stuff not on sale? No,
that's what I'm saying, Joe Ray. There
are other but the solid colors are on sale, and I really like those.
Yeah, but they like the wild exotic stuff too. You know what I'm saying?
If you want a a lower quality print just on the Galaxy for the sake of having a Galaxy, you can buy one and send me an email. But I mean, the solid ones look good.
Okay, so the inside folk, if you want one of the Galaxy ones,
yeah. I mean, and it looks good. And like I said, from far away. Yeah. And hence, Kelly said nobody should be that close to your fanny anyway. Exactly. Like no one's gonna be. I don't know.
Break out the magnet bag.
Yeah, that doesn't look
hold on.
good.
I think this doesn't pass.
Yeah. Brianna said you need to watch the second half of Hamilton. The Reynolds pamphlet is hilarious. I should.
You know everything.
I saw it on I saw the bootleg version when they did it on the stage performance. Mm-hmm. But you're right. I do need to watch the entire thing.
We haven't
I just have to be quiet. So
we need to do.
No,
you can sing.
Jen said I watched that one on YouTube too. Thought it was better than Disney. Yeah, I mean, whoever taped that and posted it was the real MVP. I mean, that helped so many people.
At least for a day.
No. So Dee said, so why are you torturing yourself to go see it again? Number one, I already paid for it. Number two, I don't hate it. It's just not going to be like the life-changing,
And we have season tickets to the
play,
so.
Well, and exactly. So we already have tickets. And then I think this one and then Anastasia is the only one that's left. I did not renew our season tickets for the upcoming season. No, I didn't want to because I didn't like any of the shows that were coming up. Auto renewed it, No, because the credit card on file had expired because I put it on file in like 2019. And then they suspended the seasons because of the C word. And so they had an old credit card. So I was like, yes, because I didn't want them to auto charge me anyway. Because I looked at the shows and I was just like, I don't really want to see any of
that. I thought the C word was a play. I was like, what kind of play they suspended the season for? What C word are we talking about? No. This is a juicy one.
No,
never mind what you're talking about. I'm called back up.
But yes, and
no, that's good. We need to take a year off.
We do need to take a year off. Yeah, plus, I want to get new seats anyway. Like I want to get closer seats anyway. So I wasn't gonna renew at our same seats, and especially not for the shows that were there. I was like, nah, I feels you. Sam Banner said I worked in the theater for at least 6 to 10 years, and I will always choose the live theater performance, especially when music is involved. Yeah, I mean. That's just my preference. Like I know I'm in the minority here. Like I like recorded music better. Like that's not a lot of people.
I also think it's how you hear it first as well. Like if you hear it live
then you have nothing else to compare it to. I mean that's great. Because like I said, I love going to see shows I've never seen before. Like we loved Hello Dolly.
I loved all of them.
I loved Comes From Away.
I even like Cats.
No, you did not. Cats was horrible.
We did like that.
Cats was so bad.
Well, I like 3 singers. There was 3 singers in it that saved it. And I was like, that's really interesting.
Jeray said, what other musicals do you even want to see that you haven't already seen? That's the thing. None. Probably Something Rotten is probably the only musical that I haven't seen that I want to see. Anything else would just be if I had season tickets, like, oh, sure, we'll go see that. The thing I don't really like.
I'll see all of it.
The thing that I don't like are all these musicals based on like
movies.
No, like people's music careers. Like what? Like there's a Tina Turner musical.
Like an homage.
There's a and I was just like, I don't really get like one of the shows that's in this season is like the Temptations musical. And it's just like, I don't want to see like basically a concert on stage. Like I don't, especially unless I think there was like the Britney Spears musical. I was like, okay, now that I would go see,
you biased, get out of the frame.
So they're like, biased. Because the one thing that I do think is pretty neat is that since I'm a season subscriber to Broadway in Louisville, they send you surveys like which shows would you like to see. So shows that are already out, these shows are in development, does this sound good? And I was like, oh my god, like I really think there's a Britney Spears musical in development. So
that would not shock me. But
so like but I really don't, there are no new musicals my ear's not to the musical streets anymore. You know, there's this one, is it called Six or the Six or something, with all the 6 wives of one of the kings?
Whatever.
I heard one of those performances on like, who's this? Jimmy Fallon. I was like, ooh, I don't know if I like this, but you know, I haven't really given a lot of things a chance.
Yes,
you know,
you have not.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm
Melanie said, Autumn, you're doing a gun show. I mean, I'm trying. You guys, I'm doing Coach Brunson's. You remember we talked about on Whack Wednesday where he was like, try to do between 8 and 12 reps of a particular exercise. If you can get up to 12, that means raise your exercise or raise the weight next time.
I'm with you.
I did that last Thursday for the first time, and then I did it just this morning, and I was able to get to 12 on nearly every exercise. And so that means this Thursday coming up, like I have to raise all the weights by at least 5 pounds. So
and you were doing slow, right?
Yes. I was doing 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It hurts even doing that. So
I like that.
Yes. So yes. Jerry said, I'd rather watch Richard do this cheer dance thing that he's doing than actually go see kids. I mean, pretty much.
Hey, there were 3 singers that made it all worthwhile. I like the guy with the wild curly
Brianna said I heard 6 was really good. That's what I'm saying. I just didn't like the one song that I heard. I was just like, do I like this? I don't know. Gina Marie said, I was raised on musicals and theater because my mom was a music major. Cool. I know all the words to all the classics. Oh, speaking of classics that I haven't seen, that I'm like, if anyone like, oh, I can't believe you haven't seen that. I haven't seen Les Mis, which I would like to see. I haven't seen Phantom of the Opera. Like at this point, it's like classics I would rather go see. I don't know if there's any new musicals that I'd like to see.
I like it all. Yes. Hello Dolly was pretty freaking amazing.
Sam Banner said, I personally would like to see The Lion King and Aladdin on Broadway. I've seen both. I love both. Did you see Aladdin on Broadway?
No, I didn't see it. Okay. I love Aladdin. It's my favorite Disney movie. I don't like kid shows on Broadway. To see Aladdin and Lion King, I went to see with my niece and nephew. That was amazing.
Yeah, everyone liked the Lion King but me.
The whole
everybody liked Aladdin but me.
I loved it. Well, you have to imagine a world.
Yes.
Where animals and people existed together.
No, that's not what they mean. Jerry said, do you know the history of the 6 wives? That's what made 6 interesting. No, I didn't.
Well, that's what you watch it for. It explains it in a beautiful
so maybe if I had like some more backstory. Brianna says, I love The Lion King. I didn't like The Little Mermaid. I don't think I've seen The Little Mermaid, and
I definitely haven't seen
I don't have a desire to see The Little Mermaid.
I would be down. I forgot the story, but
I just don't like Disney classics on Broadway. I hate that. I don't like that.
I love Disney anything.
Gina said my favorite is South Pacific. See, never seen that. There are other older ones. What's the one where the lady, she's just dancing with like a
Lady and the Tramp?
No, it takes place in Asia. Is it like Anna? I've never seen like a stage version of Aida. I would like to see that. I saw like a community theater production of that once, and I was like, oh, this is interesting. But I'd like to see that like on like done by professionals.
That is nice.
Yeah. So I mean, there's like tons of older shows that I want to go see, but I have not seen any, there's not any new shows. Like there's no shows since. Is Dear Evan Hansen newer than Hamilton? Like since Dear Evan Hansen that I really want to go see. Yes. The King and I, there it was. There exactly. I would also see Miss Saigon. Like these are all old classics, right? So I would go see those.
That's what happens when you age. You start appreciating.
Oh, Mom said I'd like to see Oklahoma. I would like to see Oklahoma done by professionals. You guys, when I was in high school, Ho played like the Persian in Oklahoma that he performed at his high school. Like my high school for some reason didn't do like plays, like senior plays. Like they didn't have a theater department. We had we had, I guess, theater classes, but they didn't put on shows. Well, Ho School was known, which is my mom's alma mater as well, is known for doing theater productions in their theater program. And so he got cast Seneca.
Oh, yeah.
He got cast. Yeah, he got cast in that play. And it was the first time, like, I went to go see it. And I was just like, oh my gosh, he is really good. Like, it was the first time I had ever admired him as like a talented person, not just my friend that I sang and danced with. Because there were other people that were really good in that play. I was like, oh my God, the girl that played that person is so good. The guy that played that is so good. Well, leaving on the way out, I heard people were like, oh my God, the guy that played the Persian was so good. I was like, That's my best friend. That's my best friend. Like people that didn't know him thought he did an amazing job.
You are so
and I'll never forget that. I mean, it was like what 20 years ago at this point.
It's shocking when somebody's actually talented.
Tanya said I enjoyed Aida on Broadway. Yeah, I'd like to go see it. Brianna said I've never seen the Book of Mormon. I really want to see that.
Ooh. See, everybody's naming good ones.
Top 5 favorite, top 3 favorite. I mean, the Book of Mormon is very close to being my number 1 favorite show.
Wow.
Just beautiful. Like the Book of Mormon is amazing.
Look at you.
Yes.
Nice.
Mary T said I'm from the West Side Story era. Okay. The dancing in West Side Story is unlike, and this is just the movie, like the old movie. I remember watching it a long time ago, maybe like a couple of years ago, because it wasn't a long time ago. It was, and like the first 15 minutes is just like a dance sequence. It's like these guys like, ooh, ah, climbing up fences and jumping off and bouncing balls in a basketball court. I was like, what is happening? And why has no one said a word yet? I mean, 15 minutes of dancing. It was amazing. Gina said that Sound of Music is always good. I can only say, like, I don't remember anything about the Sound of Music except the song, The Sound of Music, and the Do Re Mi song, and then the fact that they all like snuck out the back. But other than that, I don't remember anything.
Agree. I have no idea. I have to rewatch that.
Jory said, I think 6 would be better if you knew the stories of each wife. They kind of make a joke about each of them. I watched the Tudors and other history shows explaining Henry V. Super interesting. Okay.
Oh, nice.
I mean, I'm sure I'd like to see that.
I remember the Tudors.
Yes.
Was that Showtime?
No. Well, yeah, maybe. Jerry said, I saw the Book of Mormon in London. I'd go see that one again. Yeah, I've already seen it 2 or 3 times.
In London, though. That would be a nice twist.
Sam Banner said, my high school performed both The King and I and Chicago. Broadway while it was in rehearsal. Broadway was in rehearsal for them. Oh, cool. That's neat. I've seen Chicago on Broadway.
Nice.
It was really good. The theater, that's the smallest Broadway theater I've ever been in. And I was just like, oh, we're technically on Broadway, but this theater seats like a couple of hundred people. Like it was so small, but still.
At the very end of Broadway.
I know, right? But
before it changed names.
Yeah. But Chicago was also very good. So
that's nice though. See, you're very cultured.
Yes.
When it comes to the plays.
Tanya said the first time I saw West Side Story, they showed it in school. We loved when we would have a half day and the teacher would show a movie. Yeah, that's pretty dope. I never seen. No,
I always love movie days.
Sheila said I always wanted to be in a live play, but was too scared. Oh, Sheila, it's so fun. And you can just start in the back. Like they always need people in the chorus. Like you can just start singing in the background and work your way to the front.
To the fear is one of those good fears. It's like a butterfly thing. Like sometimes you have to take those risks to truly enjoy the
literally some of the best memories of my entire life were from back in my theater days. Yeah. Like just like the camaraderie.
You gotta take that jump.
The fact now you're in dance, so you get to dance, right? Nice. But like that was back then when I did that. It was one of the first times in my life where I'm like, oh my God, I'm like dancing and learning music on a stage, like not for my job. Like I just get to do this stuff. When's the last time I had an outlet to do those sort of things? And it was really, really, really fun.
It's like, how often do we get to just,
like I said, next year, adults, I'm getting back into modeling. So I do know that. So I'm definitely getting back into that. Wonderful, babe. You and me both. Joe Ray said, I saw Phantom of the Opera on Broadway in New York. It was, I mean, so that's the thing. Even if I don't love these things, at least I will have seen them, right? Yeah, that just reminds me. I need to start opening. Okay, this is the chow box that I'm opening.
You're chowing it up.
I'm chow boxing away. Okay, this is, what is it? This is the June chow box. I don't know, right?
Goosey over there.
The June chow box. Okay.
Let's see what incredible finds we can find today.
Oh, I never go down the other side.
You never do.
I never do.
You know, the keto people.
Okay. Okay, hopefully this is the right way to do that.
No, they make sure this stuff is secure.
I definitely hope so.
Woo!
Woo!
Keto child don't be messing around.
Okay.
They don't mess around.
Okay. Your newest My Child kit is here. There were so many E's in here. Don't share until after the 1st of the month. Wake up, get up. Okay, so it's the 5th of the month. Oh my gosh.
It's so weird.
So first of all, this is old news to you guys, but the fact that they're able to fit the chocolate peanut butter into the regular packs now, game changer.
It was a machine issue,
yeah, like they couldn't get it to go through the machine, so something changed. Okay, salted caramel, I'm absolutely loving. Root beer float, strawberry, oh my gosh, chocolate, yes. S'mores is one of the more lightly flavored, like, oh, this is a hint of something, but still. Okay. Yes. Now let's see. And then we got mocha and orange mango. Mocha. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yay. Okay. And then, orange the big bag this month. If you don't want to see, close your eyes. Snickerdoodle. I'm very excited. Yay. Snickerdoodle, like, is my favorite. What do I call them? Like
all the doodles.
Vanilla flavor, right?
It's one of the best doodles.
So I would say Snickerdoodle is my favorite non-chocolate flavor. That's what I mean by that. So I'm really glad to have a big bag of that. Like it does taste very cinnamony, and it does, I mean, just has a very nice, strong flavor.
Snickerdoodle.
Yeah, and so that's exciting. I think last month, 2 months ago, there was a big bag of chocolate. So now that I have my favorite chocolate, I have a chocolate flavor and a non-chocolate flavor. I am set. So plus I got my chocolate peanut butters. So I'm excited about that.
Very, very amazing.
Yes.
Snickerdoodle for the win.
Mary T said, love the old classics, Ginger Rogers and Hammerstein. Yeah, exactly.
See.
Ginger Rogers and Fred Astaire, and then Rogers and Hammerstein. Yeah. Backward and Heels. Yeah. What play is it? I didn't know that it included a huge tap number in the middle. She's dressed in a sailor outfit. Ooh. And I saw it at the Tonys maybe like 10 years ago. And I was like, this is amazing. Like it.
Do you remember the name?
No, I just remember she was in the sailor outfit. And I was just like, I did not know there was this huge tap sequence in the middle. This is nuts. No. Brianna said, I was in the very back row when I saw Phantom of the Opera. I was so confused when it ended. I didn't understand what happened. Nosebleed section didn't work out. Yeah, that's the thing. I cannot go to the theater if we're in the very, very back.
Well, the hack for that is to bring big binoculars.
Binoculars. Yeah, so we brought binoculars. Yeah. I want to get to the point where I don't need binoculars, though. Like, that's how close I want to sit. So.
No, I hear you, but this really likes to watch it like this.
Yeah, Sam Banner said, I started as a supporting cast and migrated to the theater tech. Yeah, I do. I actually did the other way. I started behind stage as like stage manager, and then I was like, you know what? I should actually be in these shows. Shirley said, chocolate peanut butter is my favorite flavor, but the calories are so high. I like to chew my calories. Yeah, that's the only thing that I don't like about chocolate peanut butter. It's not that I don't like it. It's just peanuts have fat, right? Yes. So this one's definitely going to be higher in the calories than a regular one, but they've changed it. See, now it's only like 50 calories more, but it does have 3 more grams of fat. But see, and it has 3 more grams of total carbs too, right? And it's just like, there's a difference, but I work it into my macros that way.
I think that's the key too, right there. You can work it in.
Yes. You can work it in. I'm working on huge,
I love that.
Like increases in protein, like 165 grams of protein a day.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah, Brianna said, I want to buy popsicle molds and put strawberry and mango keto chow in them. I'm not sure if it'll work, but it'll be a nice treat. Like, and freeze them? Interesting.
I mean, hey.
Yeah.
I think all is possible.
Mary T said, I've been making 2 Crazy Ketos keto chow muffin recipe. Oh dear, there are so many keto chow flavors. Snickerdoodle makes a great muffin.
Ain't that the truth? There are so many.
Tanya said, I don't buy many things, but I bought that creamy, and I am not gonna lie. Besides coffee, that is how I get most of my in my keto chow. Yeah. I like the shakes the best. I like the shakes even more than the ice cream versions of it. But
I think every now and then you gotta change it.
You gotta change it up. Yeah. So I'm excited because you know one thing that I bought. No, I bought 2 things from the store yesterday. I bought some pure chocolate syrup, so some sugar-free chocolate syrup, and I bought some Lily's chocolate chips. And because I have some cold black coffee from my coffee maker,
some cold brew.
Yeah, some cold brew. And so now I can truly make my frappuccino, keto frappuccino. I have a chocolate keto chow mixed with the coffee, and then top it with the whipped cream and just a little bit of the syrup and some chocolate chips. I'm so excited about that.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah, I'm very excited to do that. Like, it'll be like a once a week treat sort of thing. I think I'm gonna have it on Saturdays.
I'm excited for it.
Yes. Also, shout out to Sarah, who she emailed or chatted with ice drinks last week. Remember we were talking about like how many milligrams of sucralose are in ice drinks? She like chatted with the support people and found out that there were 80 milligrams, the same as in a keto chow, right? What? And so now I can accurately, according to the FDA, my daily sucralose threshold is like 320 milligrams. So if I have one ice drink and one keto chow, that only gets me at 160, which is like half of that, right? And I'm totally okay with that. So,
I am also okay with that.
Yes. So that is what I'm drinking my ice drinks, so I'm not feeling any sort of way about it.
You know what you know now. See, but now you have the information.
Yes, Joe Ray said, I feel like I'm eating more and chewing something when I eat creamy keto chow. Yeah, so it definitely is more of like a meal experience. It hits the
mind sensors. It makes you like.
But I mean, I eat so much. Like I eat my food. I still have enough calories to where I'm like, oh, I could eat a couple of hamburgers and a big salad with chicken on top, and then have a keto chow, and it'd be enough. So I actually like the shake aspect of it. So yes. Oh yes. Sarah said most welcome. No, I appreciate that. Like that. It really helped me to know exactly how many milligrams.
Well, and helped you understand that we are a community.
Yeah.
Okay. Each one teach one.
Yeah. See the same thing. Tanya said, I think I like the ice cream, which normally not a big ice cream person. But it makes me feel like I'm eating. It's harder for me to drink my nutrition. Yeah, but see,
I agree, Tanya. I think mentally it helps.
Yeah, but for keto chow, it's just so thick and filling. I think now, because especially since I make it with almond milk, chocolate almond milk, it's so thick that I'm just like, it's so much to drink. Like it's more like a milkshake, which I really like.
And for you, it's also a lot more convenient.
Yes, exactly. Than having to like creamy. But I'll tell you this, my husband uses that creamy every single night, and he doesn't start it up till like 9:30 p.m. when it's time for me to go to bed. I'm like, okay, I'm about to go to bed, and then I hear ring, and I'm like, why would you start that now?
Quit going to bed so early.
Oh my God, it's so much.
You're so cute.
It's so loud.
You're so cute.
Joe Ray said, what are you eating now? So coming up this week, I am eating.
Just the grill. Now it's grill season.
Yeah, but I'm going to bring up my meal plan because I already have it made.
Nice.
Yeah. So Monday, once again, it's new hire week at work starting tomorrow. So there's going to be salsaritas, which I'm excited about. So just take my lettuce and keep it keto. Okay, but this week coming up, I'm eating twice a day. My first meal, I am having 4 eggs and a tablespoon of butter.
Wow.
And then I'll probably have 4 ounces of chicken breast to go along with that. And then that'll just be my lunch. And then I'm alternating between 2 desserts for after lunch. And so, you guys, did I tell you I've gotten really into strawberries? Like, oh my gosh, they're delicious.
Yes.
So I've just been cutting up 150 grams of strawberries and 4 tablespoons of whipped cream. Like strawberries and whipped cream is so good. And so I'm going to have that every other day. And then
you got hooked on that from the cruise.
Yes. Oh, gosh.
That's what Miriam was eating every day.
Exactly. The berries and cream. That's exactly what it was. I was like, I need to do this.
Yeah,
but then every other day when I'm not having my strawberries as a treat, that's when I'm having keto chow. So my keto chow is a treat. So I'm doing that. And then that's my lunchy, afternoon meal. And then my dinner meal at like 6 o'clock is just a huge salad. So this week I'm going cheddar bacon ranch. So I'm having bacon, cheddar. I'm making a homemade ranch dressing. And then, oh my God, look, you guys, I've gotten to the point where I'm like, you know what? I like vegetables. And I want them on my salad. So I have red onion and cucumber that is going on my salad. And then I'm eating 8 ounces of chicken. So overall, it's 12 ounces of chicken in the day. Oh, and then, oh gosh, for lunch, I forgot. I'm eating 4 ounces of salmon too. So it's going to be the 4 eggs and a salmon. So I might just leave all 12 ounces for the salad.
Look at that.
And then after that, I have like an ice drink.
Put the salmon on the salad.
No, because the chicken's going on the salad. Right. Yeah, so
much meat on the salad.
So it's a lot of protein. So my macros are, according to this, it's like between 1650 and 1715 calories a day.
Nice.
104 grams of fat, 30 total carbs. and then around 18 net carbs, and then 180 grams of protein. Like, and so like I'm really overdoing it on the protein, and I'm okay with that. So
sounds like a win to me.
Yes, and that's what I'm gonna eat.
I love
that.
I love that.
Yes.
You're so awesome.
See, Brianna says I like keto chow for breakfast. I can drink it while I drive to work. See, I can't do that.
That's smart.
I can't consume calories while I'm mentally focused on something else, because then I'll just look up and be like, oh, that, like, I really have to focus on
seriously enjoy
being full and like, you know, like savoring everything. Like, I can't eat out of convenience.
I think Brianna helps her as she's driving.
I mean,
out two things at once.
I mean, good for.
So she gets to work.
TC said, I like a protein shake for dinner. I'm not that hungry at night. I'm honestly not that hungry at night either, but.
Well, that's why you end with the protein shake.
But my salad is big, but you know, but it still fits in my macros. So
it's all about where you prefer to eat.
Yeah. Sheila said Jim and I like to make mud cakes with the keto chow. Yay. Exactly. It's all the same. Yeah. Jory said make your creamy earlier. I mean, it's so loud.
I tried, but it sneaks up on me.
Yeah, it's like he doesn't get reminded until I say, okay, it's time for me to go to sleep.
Exactly.
Creamy, you know.
You just say, I'll go to bed 30 minutes from now.
Yeah. Mary T said, I love having keto chow at work. Last over 2 days. Can't wait to be in the States with my car so I can buy me a creamy. Yeah, absolutely. Gina said, my creamy sounds like an airplane landing in the kitchen. It's so loud.
I don't know what you're talking about. No, they don't.
Tanya said banana keto chow in ice cream with some keto chow. Ooh, granola is like butter pecan. Yeah, that machine is disrespectful.
I didn't know this at first.
TC said I made shrimp broccoli Alfredo. That's going to be great. Debbie's here, says hi.
All three things I like.
Yeah, so it was, but overall, I'm really focusing on more protein. I'm also focusing on eating less. Like you guys, normally my calories are around 2,000, but I was like, honestly, I don't need that much. You know, Dr. Sivas helped me, you know, think about like, why are we eating, right? Am I just eating? He kind of phrased it as eat as little as you can get away with, which I'm just like, I'm not to the extreme, right? He's not saying starve yourself as in see how much you can suffer, but he was like, look, if you feel just as good at 1,600 calories as you do at 1,900 calories, why not just eat 1,600 calories, especially if your goal is to lose fat, right?
Was he the one who said make a plate and then take half
exactly.
And put it on
That's
another
him.
plate, put salt on it, and then move to a whole nother area of the house.
Yes.
Eat that. And see
and then if you're hungry, go get some more. Yeah.
Well, it's not some more. It's go finish what you had.
Yeah, go finish your originally.
Yeah, that was a neat little mind trick.
So
I like that.
I like that a lot. But then, of course, like then you have people like Coach Bronson, which is like, I guess he's talking about the maximum energy threshold, which is like, hey, if you can eat 1,600 calories and 1,900 calories and still maintain your weight, why not eat 1,900 calories? You know, so it's like, it's just either.
Well, it's
like either way you want to go.
Specific person. It's about everybody's different. Find what works for you.
Ready Set Keto said, hi guys, just curious how you make your ranch dressing. So this will be the first time that I make it. I got a recipe online. So basically all dressing bases start the same. It's a cup of mayo and a half cup of sour cream. Literally everything else, just, you know, like different versions of that.
What you want.
So I have the Primal Kitchen mayo that I got from Costco,
yes, you do.
Which I like the flavor of, especially when you mix it into dressings, right? And then we have sour cream, and then it's just a bunch of different seasonings. I actually took a picture to make sure we bought them all from the store.
Oh, yeah. Of the seasoning?
No, I took a picture of the recipe online.
Did you?
Yeah.
Look at you thinking ahead.
So 1 cup mayo, 1/2 cup sour cream, 2 teaspoons lemon juice, 2 teaspoons dried parsley, dried dill, dried chives, garlic powder, onion powder, sea salt, black pepper, and then almond milk or water to thin it, right? Like those are just like all. The only thing that we didn't have was chives, but I already have all those other things.
Boom goes the dynamite.
So that's just how I'm gonna make my dressing.
Sounds great.
So, yeah, exactly. But you know, if I wanted to make blue cheese dressing, it would just be that plus blue cheese. You know, like it's just all the base is pretty much the same. So,
you're so cute.
Ready Set Keto said we just want it without the bad oil. Yeah, so. Start with a mayo. Start with a keto mayo. That's the biggest tip, right?
That's the key.
Yeah, that's the key.
Start with an avocado.
So, avocado oil based mayo.
Which is Primal Kitchen, Sir Kensington.
Yeah. Or you can make your own. Yeah. Like I said, I've made my own mayo before simply to put it into a dressing, and that works as well. But I was like, man, I'm sick of doing this, especially when the Primal Kitchen mayo is is a really good price at Costco, right? But if you don't like the flavor of it, make your own. Speaking of a really good thing I found at Costco, now they got G. Hughes barbecue sauce at like the bulk in Costco. It was really good. I
forgot about that. You were so true.
Yes.
I mean, it's literally a steal.
Brianna said, I just made Cesar dressing. I didn't measure this time, so I'm not sure how it will come out. Fingers crossed. I really think it's negligible because I usually splish this, splish that, and it always comes out.
It's custom to you, so you don't like it.
Yeah, Mary T said we did our Costco run for Chosen Foods mayo. Use it for ranch dressing and coleslaw. Yeah, so we have Primal Kitchen. Yeah.
That's another
Mookie's here. It says, good morning, everyone. Hi, Mookie. Look, we must be on here late if it's time for Mookie to show up, if those West Coasters are on. Yeah, so. Joe Ray said highfalutin low carb did a ranch dressing battle. I think one was the Keto Connect recipe. Both were good. Yeah, see, that's the thing. As long as I have the base, you can really. I think the thing that makes ranch dressing is the dill and the garlic, right? Like as long as you have those flavors, everything else is like
sounds great to me.
So, D said, I get that I'm supposed to be eating my lean body mass and protein and filling the rest of my calories with fat and carbs, but how to determine how much if Bronson doesn't do calories? So, but it's macros. He might not do calories, but he does do macros. And so macros are the same as calories, just in a different form. So if you're eating, so say for instance, I'm eating 120 grams, closer to 160 grams of protein a day. So I'm going to do 160 times 4. So that means I'm eating 640 calories because there are 4 calories in each gram of protein. And I get too mathy for my so 640 calories. And if I am supposed to be eating, 1,600 calories a day, let's just say 1,640 for the sake of simplicity, that means I have 1,000 calories left in order to fill in with fats and carbs. So the good thing is, I already know how many carbs I'm supposed to be eating, which is like 20 grams, right? There are also 4 calories in each gram of carbohydrates. So that means I should have an additional 80 calories coming from carbs. That 1,000 minus 80 is 920. That means 920 of my grams should be coming from fat. Well, there are 9 calories per grams of fat. So if I just do 920 divided by 9, that's 102 grams of fat. So that's how you get your macros or my macros would be 160 protein, 102 fat, and 20 carb. Like that's how. So hopefully that worked for you.
Was that 180?
That is 1,640 calories. Yeah. And then also it does this protein to energy ratio because I'm eating 160 grams of protein and then my energy, aka my fat and carbs, 120 plus 20 is 102 plus 20 is 122, which is less than the 160 that I'm getting from protein. It's all math, and I love that stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah. So just let me know if any of that made sense. But that's how he does it. Like he's counting something, right? Like so he's counting macros, which is just calories in a different form. Hopefully that helps. Okay, well, yeah, we need to get to work. We got, like I said, we got a busy day today, so we got a lot of stuff we got to do before the taping. So have a good day, everyone, and we'll see you on Wednesday evening to talk about Hamilton. Bye.